Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Om Bhavatapa Pranashinne Ananda Ghanamurte Jnana Bhakti Pradayine Matastubhyam Namo Namaha. Jai Ma. Jai Ma, Jai Ma. Welcome to the channel. Okay, let's see today's question. This question is, there is Nirgun Nirakar Brahman. Nirgun Nirakar Brahman, without attributes and with attributes. And Sagun Saakar Brahman. How does one realize Sagun Saakar Brahman? How does one realize something with attributes? In the Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna Paramhans, it is mentioned that he used to see Ma Kali and converse with her as we do with any other person. He was an avatar, so anything is possible for him. However, upon reaching an exalted state in spiritual path, is something like this possible for an ordinary sadhak? पहले तो ordinary sadhak क्या होता है? The ordinary sadhak becomes a great sadhak, right? Becomes a Mahatma. If he is sincere, again the same thing. So there is Sagun and Nirgun, right? If you worship whoever your Isht is and go on, it's a lifetime process and many lifetimes, I guess, you know. If you're comparing and if you're giving me an example of Thakur, he was somewhere else, okay? I'm a great fan of Thakur. So let's not talk about Thakur, because of course he used to talk to Ma every day. He used to feed her, talk to her, because he was, yes, in that exalted state of sadhana, of that which he had come for, you know, to be with Ma. And that's what he achieved. Because his whole life was about that, you know. So ordinary sadhak nahi hota hai, you know, to come to that state where you can actually see your Isht in front of you, you can converse, talk, feed, all that, is not an ordinary state, you know. It's a huge thing. Now, if you ask me, I will talk about something a little differently. We have met Ma, the people who have met Ma, but not everybody really realized who Ma was, you know, because she didn't allow that. If she had allowed people to really know who she is, then yes, we have met the Sagun Saakar Brahman, you know, in form, in physical form. We have fed her, we have been with her, we have laughed with her, we have traveled with her, everything. But, you know, somehow people thought this was another guru or another, some people called her a devotee of Ma Kali. Some people called her Bhakt, some, you know, people said different things about her. But if you have realized that she was the Brahman herself or himself who came down in this form as Ma Anandamayee, then yes, we have seen her as Sagun Saakar Brahman. We have been with her, we've had darshan with her, we've, lived our lives with her. But if you realize, if you have spent your entire life with Ma and not realized a thing, or not, she hasn't given that to you, you know, because agar माँ की मर्जी होगी तभी आप जान पाओगे ना कि माँ क्या है. So if, at least when I was a child, I didn't know anything about her, nothing. I used to be with her, like, you know, all the time, but just didn't know who she was, you know. It's only after she left the body that I realized, you know, oh my God, who was I with? So that is Sagun Saakar. Nirgun to phir, you know, when you reach that stage, you will be with, you know, one with that. Then there will be nobody but you. But Sagun Saakar is a possibility. At least I have met that, you know. But if you ask me if you're an ordinary sadhak, no. You have to be on a very high evolutionary stage to be having that kind of worship that Thakur had, to have that kind of darshan that Thakur had. There has to be tremendous worship, tremendous devotion, tremendous discipline. And your whole life. It's not like from in the morning you sit 1 hour in jap and dhyan and 1 hour in the evening and the rest of the day you do whatever you have to do. Then it doesn't work. It's 24/7 that you have to be a sadhak and think of nothing else but Bhagwan. So if that is in you, Bhagwan definitely answers, definitely gives you darshan, because your thoughts are nowhere else but Bhagwan. So then it is a possibility. But if you say ordinary sadhak, no, it's not a possibility. Am I clear on that? So Sagun Saakar to hum mile hain, maa ko mile hain, but unfortunately that time I didn't know who she was. It's only later that I realized that, oh my God, who was I with? But at least I realized that, even if it's later, because she's always there with us. She's not left us and she'll never leave us. Jai Ma. Om Bhavatapa Pranashinne Ananda Ghanamurtaye Jnana Bhakti Pradayinne Matastubhyam Namo Namaha. Shree Shree Ma Anandamayee ki Jai. Jai Ma.